Good evening, everyone. This is Iron Will Becker, and I am back with another book review. I just finished a book entitled God Can Still Use a Jackass. Now, I choose not to use that word because of my own past, and I actually got written up at work one time for having a foul mouth, so that's why. But anyway, this is not about me. This is about the book that I literally just finished in the last couple minutes. And it just so happened that I had the opportunity to do this video right away. Kids are asleep. Wife is out of the house. Actually, two of my kids are out of the house. No. One is asleep. One is at grandma's house. And my wife and the other two are out of the house. So, this is a phenomenal book. Marty and I have been, disclaimer, Marty and I have been friends who are probably going on close to 3 years now. Honestly, I had no idea what his book was about. I didn't know any of his history in this regard. Not because he didn't talk about his life. I just don't ask a lot of questions about people's past. Until I get FaceTime with them and we build a relationship. So with that said, first of all, if you are a Christian, this is a phenomenal book. If you're not a Christian, this is a phenomenal book. Marty's story is heartrending, it's moving, it's emotional, and I'm looking forward to his second book, which is coming. I'm going to tell you right now that it's definitely going on my list of books. It's going to be definitely easily in my top 50 books of all time. And part of that is because I know the author. I know Marty. And the other part is because he tells a story about how one bad decision can ruin your life. In this case, it's his life, and it's tough to go through this and hear the story. And you may see it differently. You may feel that the judge, in this case, literally, was too lenient. But I gotta tell you that that's not something I'm even going to guess at, because Marty talks of about a 3-year period of his life. Maybe it's a little shorter than that. And, well, he does an intro, and then he covers the bulk of the book is about a 2-year period, 2 to 3 year period. And he talks about how his life was impacted, the life of another person is impacted, talked about how the judicial system can be very aggressive. And now you might think that I'm biased. And I believe, like Marty, that in all of our lives, that Heavenly Father, that God has a plan for us. So, with that being said, I believe, like Marty does, that the outcome was being directed by a higher power. Going into the situation, or through the part of the trial and everything, I was really hoping for a leniency, which did not come out the way that was originally desired. I want you to understand, too, that Marty is very open about the things that happened. I would not recommend this book for teenager. Definitely adult content. Not graphic, detail, no. But just, being a father, having kids, it's not something I'd want my 14-year-old to read. Maybe 17 or 18-year-old. But understand too that he tells a compelling story. And one of the things that I firmly believe in, because of my own experiences in life, is that God can forgive us, and he does. Which ties into also, wow, man, this is kind of a political, so anyways, I haven't talked to Marty yet. I haven't, so maybe we'll get together and we'll do a Zoom and do a Facebook Live and talk about some things. I don't know. I'm not going to promise you guys anything, but this is what I will tell you. I think one of the great injustices we do to people who commit one crime and are labeled a felon for the rest of their lives. Like I said, I don't know stuff with Marty. I don't know the details there. I'm just telling you from what I've seen. It really messes people's lives up. And I don't feel our society really allows for forgiveness in our criminal justice system, however you want to call it. So anyways, kind of political, kind of spiritual, phenomenal book. So Michael Murphy, thank you for the comment. And I just want to tell you guys, if you're looking for a new book to read and you want a real life story, go pick out God Can Still Use a Jackass by Marty Hines. I would be more than happy to tell you it's definitely a good read. It's a great book to read because it shows you two sides of the coin. Hey, Greg, good to see you. Or good to see you on here. And I'm looking forward to the second book. He plugs it right at the end of this book, and I'm curious because of his experiences, but I'm also curious because I hope he's going to bring us from sentencing to present day, or at least to how things turn out. So I'm excited for that. All right, my friends, look. I started a new website. It's called turningleafs.com. Turningleafs, Leafs.com. And you guys are the first to hear. August 22nd, from 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern. 1 to 5 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to do a webinar, and I'm going to be speaking. There will be a fee for that. That will go up on that website in the next week as I finalize some things. I'm really looking forward to doing it. And I want to tell you right now real quick that this is geared more towards 14 to 24-year-olds. That time in our lives can be really difficult to transition through. I know for myself, I had a really hard time. And I obviously made it. I'm still here. So anyways, go get Marty's book. Read it. Audible, Amazon, wherever fine books are sold. I hope you guys can, actually I don't know where all it's sold at. I just know that I got it on Audible. So yeah, go out, pick it up, read it. If you're looking for another book to read, go to turningleafs.com. And on there is a books page. I honestly don't remember what the link is right now, or I'd tell it to you. And there's a book list of over 100 books I recommend you read that will grow your mind, change your thinking, and hopefully spark some creativity and some ideas in your own mind. Take care. Have a great night. Thanks for being here.